If you're having trouble with your carburetor flooding, which happens on occasion on a new install, like I say, generally because of debris that can come up your fuel line and get underneath the needle and seat, don't be beating on the top of the carburetor like many people have done in the past. They do it trying to jar the needle and seat and bounce the float to try to clear what's underneath it, and all you really end up doing is beating up your carburetor. A better way I found, now this is of course with the engine off, there's a slot on the top here. You can see I just cut a little piece of thick cardboard, something stiff, and you can access the top of the float through this hole. If you look through it with a flashlight, you'll be able to see it. Now this carburetor has fuel in it, and you watch. I'm going to push this down lightly and let go of it, and you can see it bob right back up. See? Okay. Now, one of the easiest ways is if the engine's flooding, and you go ahead and shut the engine off before you let it sit too long while it still has fuel pressure in the lines. If you can get a piece of cardboard or something very thin down through here, just push the float down. That'll open the needle and seat, and hopefully the fuel pressure will blow whatever's holding the needle open out of the way. Then you let it back up. Now you'll of course, before you try to restart the engine, you're going to want to clean up any fuel spill because there's a big chance of fire, so be very careful when you do this. The other good use for a piece of cardboard like this is checking your power piston, or otherwise known as the power valve. Through this vent hole here, you can look down and you can see the top of the power piston, and there again, with the engine off, it should feel spring loaded. See that? Now if it's not spring loaded, it's stuck, and you'd have to take the carburetor apart to free that up. Of course, you'd be able to see too, if you started the engine up, engine vacuum should suck this straight on down.